Hello, this is Dirk Young from Boris Effects. Boris just pointed me toward this Creative Cow thread. Vegas user James Huddling asking for a way to do a certain thing. Feature I'm after would allow you to create a crop centered on a person moving around in a scene. And we were discussing it, and we were thinking maybe we were trying to figure out if Boris RED and the motion stabilizer would essentially achieve what he's after or not. So let me just show that. Applied Boris RED here in Vegas, launched the UI, and with this track selected, motion stabilizer, I'm going to pop open this preview track, and I can even put them side by side here. So I don't have to do such a precise track, but I should be able to get something that'll at least show us whether this idea works as desired or not. So you see the dancer, she moves around on the stage, she doesn't stay centered, but I guess the idea is to keep her centered and then, to scale up the image enough that that it's not obvious what's going on there. So let me close that for now. And so you see that the stabilization is working there. At the end there's some kind of little movement, but actually it's all right. So now if I just go to the shape layer here, I can scale it up and move it. And now basically you have that. So maybe that's the desired effect we were thinking. Another thing that's worth mentioning is you could unlock the pivot point in position and have it scale around the pivot. So you could actually, if you had an animated scale, you could choose the point it's scaling around. It doesn't have to be this original center point of the image. So that's another thing that's possible in RED. Anyway, what else? You should have the preview at best and full when you do motion tracking before you launch the RED UI. It's probably a good idea. So anyway, that's the stabilizer in RED, and figure we post a little demo of it to see if that would be a useful